Well, good evening on a miserable evening in Manchester. The Manchester rain is pounding down here in Whalley Range at the Manchester Basketball Centre. I'm Adam from Brand 161 and Below the Rim podcast. I'm joined, as always, by the oracle of all things British basketball and basketball in general. Some people know her as Hooping Kazzy B. I just know her as Kaz. Good evening, Kaz.
Good evening, Adam. It's been a long time since we've commentated a basketball game.
What, 2 hours?
Good 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Kaz straight over from Bellevue, covering the Mystics' victory over Nottingham Wildcats this afternoon. And here we are across town in Whalley Range for the Manchester Magic men versus the City of Birmingham Rockets.
So we want a double header, we want a double win.
Yeah, great win for the Mystics this afternoon. Won by 4 against a very tasty-looking Nottingham Wildcats team. So we're going to be bringing you all the action from Whalley Range tonight. I want to say a big hello to somebody who's joining us and messaging me as we speak, the man, the myth, the legend, one of the greats of FIBA commentary, Josh Bett. Good evening, Josh. Always a pleasure to be in your company. Josh Bett, of course, one of my colleagues on the often controversial but always on point Below the Rim podcast. We'll be recording on Monday night talking all things British basketball.
Will you be talking about the Sheffield Sharks Manchester Giants game last night?
We will, even though it was a last second shot, and I don't do too well with Manchester Giants and Sheffield Sharks games that are in the last second of the ball game. We will be discussing it at length. But anyway, tonight's all about National League D2. Team's about to get ready to hit the floor. Our referees tonight, the legendary Mr. Fitzroy Wallace of the Moss Side Tropics, is at centre court ready to throw this one up. Spend so much time with Coach Fitz over in Moss Side covering the Tropics for the up and coming documentary series Rise Up. Always a pleasure to see Fitz, and also Mr. Paul Walton, another legend.
Where can we see the trailer for the Rise Up documentary?
You gotta wait, Kaz. You gotta wait. It's coming. Don't you worry.
That's what the people want.
It's all you're gonna hear about. So Birmingham are on the floor. Just looking at the league standings. Manchester Magic 3-1. City of Birmingham Rockets Basketball Club 2-3. Early days, but hopefully be a pretty tasty matchup tonight. Both teams ready to do this. Magic going with Terrell Brown, Ben Brown. Time, Regent Bascom, Farrell Gordon, and Mo Shergo. We're about to do this. So we're underway. Birmingham with the ball. They look to get the attack off early. Hovering around the 3-point line. They'll drive. Floater comes in. No good. Time comes up with the rebound. Dishes the outlet. It's Farrell Gordon. Mo wants the screen. Young Ben Brown quickly to the line there. Passes back out to Mo Shergo, who's putting up the 3. No good. Birmingham rebound. So, Kaz, we've been used to seeing the defence of this Manchester Magic team has been scary so far this season. Looks like they're up for it tonight. You can tell in the face in the warm-up lines that this is a game they want to win, as Farrell Gordon comes up with it and dishes it out to Ben Brown, who goes in for the easy 2. Yeah, it's really the defence that won that last game for him that we covered here.
Yeah, definitely, and that's something we've seen just from the outset as well. It's not something they've built up to. They've just come out firing, pressing, strong defence, like forcing turnovers. I think when we had so many 24-second shot clock violations in the last game where we were here, they were just forcing Chester to have to keep passing and passing and passing until the shot clock ran down. It was just really good to see.
They wore him down from start to finish, and Chester were never getting back into that one. And after I spoke to Andre Gale at length after the game, and he was saying that was a big part of the focus, just to press on defence and let the offence take care of itself. Birmingham make the second bucket. That makes it 2 apiece. Ball inbounded with Terrell Brown. Ben Brown loses it. Birmingham come up with it. The young Ben Brown making, I think this might be his first start for the D2 team. Very, very talented young man. Definitely a guy to watch out for in the future. Terrell Brown comes up with it. He's looking to dish, decides to go all the way in, scoops it in, no good. Birmingham up with the rebound. They get down the floor in transition, but Terrell Brown is right there, picking away at them on defence. Farrell Gordon, ready to take the post move. No. Little jump shot there. 2 points Birmingham. Time passes it back into the middle. Ben Brown puts up the 3. Yeah, he's feeling it tonight. His dad, the legendary Will Brown, on the bench tonight as an assistant coach to Pete Paraskiva. Will Brown, as I always say, one of the true greats of British basketball. From his time with Manchester United back in the 80s. 3 points coming in from Birmingham. So Gordon shows the moves, drives in, lays it off the backboard, no good. Comes back out, Ben Brown's waiting for it. Over to Terrell Brown. Stops at the free throw line. He wants it back. He says, I'll take a 3. No good. That'll be a magic ball. Ben Brown puts another 3 up, no good. Farrell Gordon with the rebound, gives it back up to Time. Kicks it out to Ben Brown, who's come out firing tonight, Kaz.
He has, definitely.
Mo Shergo tries to get the put back, he has another go. Still won't go.
I tell you what, look, that ball looks really bouncy.
Well, you know, it's funny you say this because these balls seem to be pretty Marmite. Now, I've played at the NBA 40 sessions with one. I personally love them. I think they feel great. But there's a lot of players that really don't like how bouncy they are. They almost look like those cheap toy balls that you can buy. To me, they feel great, but some players either love them or hate them. They're saying it's definitely different to the balls that they've used in previous season. But apparently it is the new Wilson Premium. It is the preferred ball of the National League. Have you played using one yet?
I haven't actually, no, I haven't.
Now, I know your game because you like to shoot from the wing.
I do.
Will you like how this... But I think you will. I think they feel nice to shoot.
I mean, I'm not too bothered about the dribbling. I just want to catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot. That's Kazzy B's way. So, Birmingham at the top of the three-point line. Looking to make something happen. Tries to go behind the back. Terrell Brown comes up with it. Dishes to Ben Brown. Oh, look at the speed and the spin move from Ben Brown, and one. That just goes to show, I was just saying, this guy can play. See how quickly he comes up the court there. Nice spin move. Draws the foul. Beautiful layup. And he'll go to the line for one.
I'm going to need to see that on the replay.
Yeah, we need a replay of that.
Get it on the highlights.
Yeah. He makes the most of the trip to the line for the and one. Terrell comes up with it, speeding down the court, gets to the foul line. Passes out to Ben Brown. Nice movement around the top of the key. Ben Brown with the ball, loses the handle on it, somehow saves it. See, I just wonder there whether that's what we were talking about. The bounce of this ball seems to, they bounce really high.
That was just exactly what it looked like to me. Yeah. It just looked like a too high of a bounce that I wasn't expecting.
Having watched Ben for so long, that's just not a mistake he would make like that. So I'm wondering if these new balls have something to do with it. But hey, we'll see what happens. So Birmingham on the attack. Open look from the top of the three-point line. Decides not to go for it. Nice penetration move. He steps in. Doesn't fall. Ben Brown comes up with the rebound. Terrell Brown stops, looks up. No. Ben Brown again with the ball. Puts up the long two-point shot. No good. Ball back with Birmingham. Matt Gaskell. Gives it to Theo Turner. Looks like we're going to have the first substitution of the game. Michael Price comes in for Birmingham. Also in the ball game is Kefal Ward for the Magic. Mo Shergo puts up the three. Nice shot from Mo. Must apologise, that was actually a two. You can hear it from the game commentator Phil Gordos across the room there.
Long. He heard you and just wanted to correct you.
Yeah, I think he did. Long three-point shot there from Birmingham was no good. Strong move from Farrow. Plays it in off the board. So great seeing former BBL players playing here tonight. So we've got Farrow Gordon, who of course has played for Cheshire for a number of seasons. Terrell Brown, of course, was with Manchester Giants last year. Always love to see guys of that quality coming back and playing for their home team. Speaking of which, here's Farrow now. Dishes off to Mel Shergo. Doesn't get it. Nowhere to go. Birmingham have the ball. It's 2-on-2. Again, this ball seems to be really freaking out the players again. Nice pass out to the top. Three-point shot. No good. So, Magic bring the ball up with Terrell Brown. Gets the ball back at the top of the key. Oh, tough move there. So just waiting for the decision there because that could be, go one or two. That's either the charge. See what referee Walton calls here.
I think that was a blocking foul.
Yeah, it looks like it was a blocking foul on Birmingham. That was number 7, Michael Price.
You know, throw it on the charge block Twitter feed.
Yeah,
what is it?
Yeah. Farrow Gordon gives it to Mo Shergo. Kefal runs into slight danger but gets it back out to Andre Gale, who's entered the game. Mo Shergo, no good. So we've got 12-9, Manchester Magic. Good interception there from Mo on the big pass. Mo comes back in. Oh, and he kind of got pushed off balance mid-flight there.
I mean, credit the defense there from Birmingham as well.
Absolutely. Terrell Brown, Mo Shergo, he's got no one to beat. Got himself, he gives it back. Farrow Gordon looking for some way in. No good. Terrell comes in. Kefal says, I'll take it. Nothing but net. So, 15-9, Manchester Magic. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first quarter. So far so good for the Magic. They'd still come out with all the defensive intensity that they did in the last game here. Up 15-9. Coach Paraskiva's obviously got a few instructions he wants to get across. He looks like he's shouting with intent over on the Magic bench.
And the Magic, coming off a couple of losses to Bristol and Bradford in the last couple of weeks, so they want to get back into the win column today.
Well, this team, you speak to any of the guys on this team, and they know how good they are. We were saying on the commentary over at Bellevue earlier on, Kaz, that it's the start of the season when there's a lot of new faces. You've got to kind of get used to each other, figure out who's going to be doing what, who the key role players are, where the numbers are coming from. But from what I've seen, this is an experienced team. Some of the great young players that have come up through the academy out there as well. Speaking of which, young Noah Togo comes into the game. And this is a guy that you and me have been watching for a number of years now, and he's just gone from strength to strength. Anyone who's not seen Noah Togo, check out number 7. Fearless young man that will go up against anyone.
Yeah, definitely. We saw him, didn't we, in the EABL tournament showcase this summer as well, and it's just really good to see Noah playing as well as he has been.
And being a key part of the rotation as well. Birmingham spot up for the 2-point. No. Price with the rebound doesn't go. Andre feeds it out. Farrell Gordon thinks no. Gives it out to Noah Togo. Puts up the 3.
He heard us there. Noah's like, right, they're talking about me. People want to see what I've got. This is what I've got.
Well, we're sat so close to the court that they might hear their names being mentioned as they go past us. So, Birmingham ball, they get it inside. Shot from the top of the key. No good. They'll try from 3-point line. No, they won't. They'll go inside. Nice layup. No. Rebound from Price. He gets the bucket. 18-11, Magic. Minute left in the first quarter. Mo Shergo kicks the ball out to Andre Gale. Caffell gives it to Noah Toga. Nice bounce pass inside to Farrell Gordon, and it looks like he draws the contact, and he'll go to the line for the and-1. So the Magic's showing some really tasty passing inside tonight. Getting to the basket, drawing the fouls, and so far, let's not do commentator's curse, hitting them from the free throw line. Let's see what Farrell Gordon can do. He makes it.
You're lucky there.
I'm lucky. Let's look at this defense from the Magic. Andre Gale and Farrell Gordon just surrounding the Birmingham number 8 there. Matt Gaskell didn't know what had hit him. He'd want to go up against Andre Gale and Farrell Gordon at the same time. So, Dre inbounds. Noah Togo sets himself up, gives it to Andre, who gives it right back to him. Nice moves there from Farrow, loses control. So I'm going to ask these guys after the game, is the ball causing them problems? Because again, not a mistake you regularly see from Farrell Gordon there. So 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Birmingham looking to make something happen. They have the ball at the top of the 3-point line. Noah Togo defending. Drive inside, hangs, doesn't go down. Foul gives it. Andre Gale tries to dish off to Mo Shergo, doesn't quite work out. 9.5 left in the first quarter, 21-11, Magic. The Magic going with the full court press again. They don't want anything getting in their way. Price puts it up. No good. Andre Gale puts up the prayer, hits the ceiling. That'll do it for the first quarter. So 21-11, City of Birmingham down by 10. What do you make of the first quarter, Kaz?
Yeah, I think Manchester are going to be really pleased with how they've come out. You know, like we say, the defence and also, you know, on offence, the scoring. They're getting the baskets, they're getting the open looks, they're getting good clean shots as well, and they're making them, which is, you know, really important. I think we saw to start with in Chester, the Chester game, they were getting the open looks, but they maybe weren't dropping for a little bit. So Coach Pete's going to be really pleased with that, and they should be, you know, pretty happy with how this quarter's gone.
Yep, I would agree with that. And if you talk to a lot of the senior guys, you know, you talk to the likes of Farrell Gordon and Andre Gale, and to an extent Malachi, they really want back into D1. So they're going to be doing everything they possibly can to get to where they feel they rightfully belong. You know, D1 without Manchester Magic just doesn't always quite feel right. So hopefully they're going to be right in there.
You spoke to Andre Gale after the game a couple of weeks ago, you know, and he was saying that's their goal, and that he was saying that that's what they want to do.
Absolutely. I mean, Andre's been around for a long time. Great player for the Magic. One of my favourite Manchester ballers, as I always say. Real Showtime player. And he knows that he's good enough. He knows that the rest of the team are good enough, and they should be back in D1. So we've got some stats in from the scorers table. Ben Brown leads the way on 8 points for the Magic. Farrell Gordon, the team captain, 5 points. There's Magic take to the floor. Ulrich Ward will begin proceedings as he gives the ball to Noah Togo. Bailey Goodall makes an appearance in the game, the former Manchester Giant. Caffell goes for the big bounce pass, but intercepted there. Matt Parker knocks the ball out of play. Noah Togo puts the ball back in. Caffell has the ball, gives it back to Noah Togo. Bounces, shoots. No good. Bailey Goodall is always in the thick of the action there. Farrell Gordon presses straight away. As Birmingham bring the ball up court. So Price dishes out to the wing. Bounce pass inside. 3 points goes up. No good. Andre with the big rebound. Farrell Gordon looks to break away. Caffell goes inside. Reverse layup, no good. But who's there? Andre Gale says, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Out to the three again. No good. Farrell Gordon comes up with the rebound. Noah Togo, will he do one of his little... And it drops. That's exactly the move I was talking about, Kaz. Noah Togo, around 6 foot, 6'1". Doesn't look as big as some of the other guys out there, but he's got no fear and he'll go inside against anyone and put in that nice little spin move for the layup off the glass. Here he goes again. Andre has his pocket picked.
And I feel like something we've seen that Noah's evolved throughout the time that we've seen him play. He's added these little aspects to his game.
Definitely. I mean, Noah's always been a good shooter, but what I was most surprised about when he came back is how much he toughened up. Now, I've seen him scrimmaging with the BBL team over at Giants, you know, and I've seen him going one-on-one with Jordan Whelan and showing absolutely no fear. This is a guy that sort of bulked himself up a bit, really worked on his inside game, and he's becoming a heck of a ball player. Andre Gale hits the first. And the second. So 27-11 Magic. Price looking to make something happen for Birmingham. He gets the ball out, goes baseline. Andre guarding him hard. There. Louis Rogerson Evans. puts the ball back into play. There's an open man down there in the key. He misses the layup though, and Andre tries to catch the ball on the way down, doesn't get it, and it's going to be a Birmingham ball. Coach Paul Douglas furious with something over there from the Birmingham bench. Probably the missed layup. It's no good. Farrell Gordon doesn't quite come up with the rebound. Strong move from Price inside, and he gets the two. Looks over to the bench and says, "Hey coach, is that what you want?" Cafell with the bounce. I gotta say that was yeah. I was looking at that. He's called for the travel from referee Walton there. Coach Douglas still screaming at his team from the bench. Michael Price brings the ball up, closely watched by Andre Gale. Louis Rogerson-Evans, who I think actually played for Manchester Giants a couple of seasons ago, Kaz.
I feel like he did on the Willie Clayton team.
I want to say it was the year after. Maybe it was.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
No, I think he definitely played for Giants in the last couple of years as Andre goes in there, doesn't get the kind roll. Looks like he might be called for the charge there. Rockets call the timeout, and I think that Coach Douglas is going to have a few choice words to say there. He was screaming at the team from the sideline a couple of minutes ago. Grabs the clipboard straight away and wants to draw something up. So 27-15 to the Manchester Magic. 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. Always great to see the great Joe Forbes sat courtside watching the game as well. Joe, one of the founders of the wonderful Manchester Basketball Centre. How many kids has he discovered, coached, developed over the years that have gone on to do great things? Still loves the game, still loves his club. And he sat courtside seeing what this year's senior team have got to offer him. Andre misses the first. Second one doesn't fall in. Louis Rogerson has it stolen from Andre Gale. Nice pass back, and then Bailey Goodall this time comes charging in. He dishes it back out. Noah Togo thought and then said no. Dishes it out. No good. Trevor Samuels has checked into the game for the Magic. So Birmingham trying to get back into this one. Noah Togo sets up the play. Bailey Goodall controls it at the top of the three-point line. Andre, couple of dribbles, passes it back out to Cafell, pulls up the three. Beautiful. Oh, picked away from Price. He's going to go one-on-one. Caffell stands strong. See what Coach Fitzwallace, referee tonight, Fitzwallace calls there. He goes over to the table. He's calling the foul on Caffell. Him and Price high-five each other, no hard feelings. And coming into the game, Malachi Bocce-Yiadum makes his first appearance of the game. Time Baskin back on the court again.
And Malachi's another player that we've seen, you know, throughout the years and coming to be a really strong integral part of the senior men's team.
Yeah, I mean, we've watched Malachi go from boy to man. Now he's in the senior team. He's no longer a part of the academy. He's an out-and-out Magic player. Doing a lot of coaching now. He literally came off court from coaching I think it was Mystics under-16s game with Nat Furtado. Literally ran in the back, got changed and started warming up for the Magic. So, becoming a coach himself. But yeah, indeed, a guy that's been around for a number of years, came through the academy, achieved some great things. One of the great guys out there as well. Always a pleasure to see Malachi on the court. Sporting the new headband look as well. Louis Rogerson-Evans is going to inbound the ball for Birmingham. Fitzwallace calls the holding foul there. Trevor Samuels can't understand what's going on there. Rogerson-Evans will go again. So Birmingham on the break. Back out to the three, comes inside. Easy jump shot. Samuels comes up with the rebound and the pass out to Bailey Goodall, who was waiting for it. Now Bailey goes inside. Reverse layup, no good. Malachi, he's blocked. Foul called. Looks like Malachi will go to the line. Anybody who caught the last game versus Chester, Malachi had that big buzzer beater at the half-time, the big three-pointer. Solid shooter from the line. Solid from behind the line. He makes both. Puts him on 2 points for the game. 32-19 Magic. Oh, picked away from time there. Gives the ball to Malachi, goes inside, scoop shot. He looked at the referee briefly, didn't get the call. Outlet pass from Birmingham who come in, fakes the ball, no. Nathan Owen, the City of Birmingham Rockets captain, will go to the line for his first 2 free throws of the night. Bailey Goodall takes a seat for the Magic. Mo Shergo comes back into the ball game. Nothing but net for the first one from Owen. He makes both, bringing the score. 32-21 Magic. 4:23 left on the clock. Time with the ball, he's got plenty of time, gives it out to Malachi. Farrell Gordon with a nice pass out there to Time. He puts up the 3, bounces back out. Rogerson-Evans comes up with the ball. Owen gives the ball inside. 3-point shot coming in, no good.
Now I'm seeing the bounce on the shot. I don't know if I want to play with this ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty lively on the rim as well. Malachi take the 3. No good, air ball. Very rare one from Malachi there. Once again, the ball just pops out of the basket there. Slightly careless pass from Time, and he knows it. Birmingham get the easy bucket. 32-23 Magic, 3:16 left in the half. Fell gives the ball out to Malachi Botche. He gets the ball back, jacks up a three off the front of the rim, no good. Owen comes up with it, nice pass down the middle there, easy two. Magic being caught there, two back-to-back plays there, easy buckets. Looks like Coach Paraskiva's going to want to talk about it because he doesn't like the look of things. Time Regent Boscombe is furious with himself there for being kind of responsible for one of those buckets, but he's such a great player. He'll just need a minute to compose himself. Coach Paraskiva, I'm sure, telling everyone to just calm down a little bit. He's going to want to go into the locker room at half-time with a reasonably sizable lead, 32-25 right now.
Yeah, and Birmingham coming out on a 14-11 run this quarter, which they'll be pleased with. Down 10 after the first. This is the kind of play they need to be doing to get back and keep the game close.
Totally. I mean, Paul Douglas was really screaming at them for a few minutes there, so that's obviously had some impact on him. So Kaz, exciting game over at Bellevue this afternoon as the Manchester Met Mystics came up victorious against Nottingham Wildcats, a new-look Wildcats team. Exciting game there. Rhiannon Bailey.
Wait, Rhiannon Clutch Bailey.
Rhiannon Clutch Bailey, as well as Vanessa Accra coming up with a defensive play that basically won the game for the Mystics. If anyone gets to see the replay of it, she came up with some huge plays at the end of the game there.
And any young players looking to work on a defence could do, watch Vanessa Accra play. She does so much off the ball and she has such an intense approach to defence. She's fantastic.
Exactly. Back over in Wally Range, the ball is in the hands of Malachi Botche. He wants something to happen, decides to drive himself, kicks the ball out. Samuels puts the ball up, no good. Rogerson Evans brings the ball back up. Nice steal from Malachi, who gets the ball back in, he saves it. Mo Shergo gives the ball to Time, easy lay-in, that's more like it. Pete Paraskiva screaming at his team to get back on defence. Ben Brown back in the game. Rogerson Evans with the nice outlet pass there, no good. Malachi picks his pocket again. Comes charging down the centre of the court, gives the ball to Time. Another back-to-back buckets there for Time. Ball back with Birmingham. A lot of moves in the scoop shot there, no good. We have 1 minute 49 seconds left in the first half here at Wally Range. 36-25, Magic. Neither team in any foul trouble as such so far. One for Magic, two for Birmingham in this quarter. Birmingham inbound just under the basket. Tight defense from the Magic. Crazy shot goes up there. Samuels gives the ball to Malachi. Loses control a bit. Samuels has it again. Moves around the... Ben Brown called for the travel. I thought he was slightly unlucky there. He looks a bit bemused by it all. That'll be a Birmingham sideline ball. Elvis Zilkis. Inbounds Forrest Maghal. Birmingham going to want to try and tighten the gap in just before half-time. Some tight defence again from the Magic. Mo Shergo. And it puts him off there. Ball comes up with Ben Brown on the counter-attack. Goes inside, dishes off to Time. Botche Adam has it. Ben Brown looks to set the play. Samuels. Some nice perimeter passing here. Coach Referee Fitz Wallace. I keep calling him coach. I'm so used to calling him coach at the Tropics games. Referee Wallace. Gives the ball back to Birmingham. He carried the ball up court. 45 seconds left in the first half. See if Birmingham can close the deficit a little bit. 9 points down right now. 36-25 to Magic. Rebound from Malachi. Brings the ball up. Nice pass into Mo Shergo. Ben Brown steps back. No good. Samuels with the big rebound there. Tried to get it back out there for another 3-point shot. Ben Brown couldn't quite get his hand to it. Birmingham ball. 21 left on the clock. They're going to want to hold on to the ball to see the half out. Magic defense in position. Well, Shergo urges Birmingham to come forward. 4 seconds left. Shot no good. Malachi puts up the buzzer beater again. Oh. Now, I said to him before the game as I walked past him, you're going to give me a big bucket again today. And he just sort of smiled and went, you know it. Maybe that one was for me. So, half-time here at Whalley Range at the Manchester Basketball Centre. 25 to the Manchester Magic. We have some stats for you. Ben Brown on 8 points. Good start for him. Kafel Ward, he has 6 points. Some good numbers on the rebounds there. Farrell Gordon has 3. Time Bascom also has 3. Andre Gale with 4. And also Trevor Samuels with 4 rebounds for the ball game. For Birmingham, leading the scoring is Louis Rogerson Evans. He has 8 points. I do apologise, he has 4 points. Reading the wrong column there, that's his index. So we're going to be back with you in around about 10 minutes time for all the action of the second half of the Manchester Magic versus City of Birmingham Rockets. We hope you'll join us. So, welcome back to Whalley Range, to the Manchester Basketball Centre. Well, the Manchester Magic currently lead 36-25 against the City of Birmingham Rockets. Good first half from the Magic. Come out with all the defensive intensity they did against the Chester team a couple of weeks ago. They're just going to want to try and edge out a little bit more. What do you think the half-time message will have been from Coach Paraskiva, Kaz?
Just keep it up, keep up that defensive intensity, and just keep getting those open looks and passing out to the open man.
Yeah, and he'll be saying, and I don't want to hear any excuses because the ball's too bouncy.
Yeah.
So we're about to go again. Louis Rogerson-Evans right in front of us, inbounds the ball. Ben Brown all over the Birmingham captain. Rogerson-Evans gets the ball back to the top of the three-point line. Birmingham drive inside. Tough move in the lay in there. Terrell Brown will be running the point. He has a look around. Doesn't see anything he likes, so he carries the ball a little longer. Farrell Gordon. Ball underneath to Mo Shergo. He can't get it to drop. Ben Brown with the open three. Nails it. So Ben Brown starts the second half much like he started the first half. And in fact, so did the Magic with this intense defense. They come up with the ball to Ben Brown from the same spot again. He hits again. Uh-oh, Ben Brown's feeling it. Coach Douglas is already shouting for a timeout to the table as Farrell Gordon comes up with the big steal. Easy two. Wow. I don't think anyone expected the Magic to come out like that. 41-27 after a minute of play. Ben Brown definitely feeling it. Back-to-back three-pointers, virtually the same spot. This young fella's got such an impressive form to his shot. I've seen him shooting around a lot here. He's constantly working on his game, whether it's at practice or he's on his own. You know, you see him in here all the time, and his young brother with the chair set up, working on little moves, and then you'll see him and his dad shooting. I think he really is the one of these guys that's really going to have a big future.
Yeah, definitely. And it's, again, another player it's so good to see develop, work on his shot, and that's what you've just said there is what all the kids out there should be listening to. You've got to work, you've got to put the practice time in, and then you can shoot like that.
Yeah, hard work is where it's at, guys.
Leading all scorers today with 14 as well.
So 14 points for Ben Brown. And as I look to the left, I see his mum and Annette. And his younger brother Nathan. Again, a fantastic player.
We've got a nice crowd here as well.
Yeah, nice little crowd in here. Bleach is full. Far left. Magic community out in full force tonight. So, as referee Walton passes the ball out to Farrell Gordon, former Cheshire Phoenix player. He gets the and one. Birmingham look to a counter. Intense defense from the Magic again. Terrell Brown right in the face of the Birmingham players there. 3 left on the clock. They're going to have to get something off. They do. Oh, and a big bucket there. Owen comes up with the big bucket right on the buzzer there. Time Baskin gives the ball to Terrell Brown. Back up top to Mo Shergo. He puts in the fake spin move. Puts in the nice little lay in there. Magic's lead is up 46-29. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Zalkas for Birmingham. Back inside to Owen, fade away. No good. Mo Shergo comes up with the rebound. Terrell Brown. Farrell Gordon was screaming for it on the left wing there. Didn't get it. Ben Brown spots up for another three. No good. Farrell Gordon fancied the three, no good. Birmingham come up with it. Louis Rogerson Evans looking to make something happen. Purvu for Birmingham. It's a Mughal. He goes around the back. And Fitzwallace goes for the foul on the Magic. Ball back in Birmingham's hands. Farrell Gordon tries to make the steal. Ball goes straight to the hands of Trevor Samuels, who's on the bench for the Manchester Magic right now. Terrell Brown, another former BBL player, gives the ball out to a wide open Farrell Gordon. He fakes but decides to go inside. He loses the handle. Louis Rogerson Evans comes to the court, kicked the ball out. I don't think he knew anyone was there, but he was hoping so, and they were. He gets the ball back. 10 on the shot clock. Going to have to get something going. Rogerson Evans kicks the ball out. Is it a three-pointer? Yes, good. So Birmingham went right back in on this ball game. As Farrell Gordon draws the foul, does he? Yep, basket good. And I think he'll go to the line for one, will he? Well, referee Wallace certainly gave the thumbs up for the basket. Did he? Anyway, Terrell Brown.
I thought he did. You weren't imagining things.
Yeah. Time spots up. he gets the bounce. Now done a favour this time.
This is a bouncy ball.
This is a very bouncy ball. Solka screaming for people to get open, and Birmingham draw the foul there. A substitution coming in for the City of Birmingham. Louis Rogerson Evans will take a break. Leading the way in scoring for the ball game is Ben Brown with 13 points for the Magic. Ramsdale Owen with 9 points for the City of Birmingham. Andre Gale 4 rebounds. In fact, there's 3 Magic players on 4 boards. Andre Gale, Time Regent Bascom and Mo Shergo. Leading the way on assists for the Magic is Terrell Brown on 3. Magic out rebounding the Rockets 32 to 24 right now. But the interesting one is points from turnovers, 16 for Magic to just 6 for the Birmingham Rockets right now. As Farrow puts up another 3, no good. And another impressive stat for the Magic is 17 points from the bench as opposed to 6 for Birmingham.
The points from turnovers will kill you as a team if you're committing the turnovers but the other team's getting the points. You've got to stop them scoring from them. Otherwise, unless you're not capitalising on it.
Absolutely. So Ben Brown steps up a gear, passes out. Mo Shergo couldn't quite get the handle for the layup. Birmingham come up with it, 48-31 Magic. Just over 5 minutes left in the third. Birmingham looking to get inside. Ball picked off by Terrell Brown. Passes inside to Shergo. He has it right back. Puts up the 3. No good. Shergo with the rebound. Terrell Brown kicks out to Ben Brown. Doesn't get the kind roll. Birmingham counter. high pass in there, the reverse layup for Birmingham. And Pervu. Well, the kind roll there. Michael Price brings the ball up for Birmingham. Farrell Gordon reached out, didn't quite get the ball. Birmingham try the three. Looked good from this angle. We had the perfect view of it. Paraskiva rubs his head. He didn't like that. 50-36 to the Magic. Ben Brown. Bounce pass inside. Time brings it back around the top to Terrell Brown, the point guard. He looks to make something happen. Nice pass inside to Mo Shergo, who's waiting under the basket. Great vision from Terrell Brown there. That'll be his 5th assist of the night. Another 3-pointer for Birmingham. Ball with Terrell Brown, gives it off to Time. Farrell Gordon, nice movement around the perimeter there from Manchester. Mo Shergo gets another. No, the ball doesn't go down, but it looks like he drew the foul there. He'll go to the line. Coach Douglas talking it over with Michael. Mo Shergo will go to the line for 2 shots. He has 5 rebounds in the night, 3 assists and 4 points. First doesn't go. Over on the Magic bench, coaches Will Bound and Pete Paraskiva talking things over with Ben Brown. Solid performance for the young fella. Birmingham under pressure again. Spot up jump shot. Yeah, good shot. So it's 53-41. Birmingham edging the way back into it. It's the ball back out to Time. Nice perimeter movement again from the Magic. Pass out to the wing. Mo Shergo turns inside, puts up the floater. Good, 2 points. Well, it looks like Coach Pete Paraskiva called the Magic time out there, but some of the passing around the perimeter from the Magic showing a lot of patience and resilience there. I'm sure Coach Paraskiva is going to be saying to the guys, "Come on, fellas, let's just do this now. Let's finish this game. Let's enjoy the 4th quarter."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's obviously seen something that he wants to try out or fix there.
Oh yeah, I mean, as a new coach myself, to the Mystics 3 under 14s, you're always seeing things that nobody else can see. I always feel like you can be watching what you think is the perfect basketball game, but the coach is seeing a completely different thing because coaches have like 9 eyes on the court at the same time. Coach Paraskiva, one of the best in the business. I mean, Pete's been with the club so long now, and he's coached so many players. He's such a great coach. Interesting to see where his career path takes him. Hopefully he'll be here at the Magic for many years to come. Certainly a young guy, heck of a player himself in his day, Pete Paraskiva. Played for the Manchester Giants junior team.
Yeah, and definitely making an impact as well. He wants to get the guys back to D1. That this team's going back to D1.
Of course he does. Nurtured so many talented young guys that he's brought through the system into his senior team. Michael Price brings the ball up. Birmingham moving the ball around the perimeter this time. Nice pass inside, doesn't quite go. Farrell Gordon was waiting for it. Cafell through the middle. Dishes off. Shergo under the basket. Steps back, no good. He goes up again. Not this time. Birmingham ball. Owen slows things down. Price goes to the basket. Tough move. He puts the 2 down. 55-43, Manchester Magic. Minute 40 left in the third quarter. Mo Shergo dishes off to time. Yeah.
What a no-look pass that was.
Yeah. I think Mo Shergo's lost his hairband because all of a sudden he's sporting the bobbed hair look.
He'll get it back before the fourth quarter.
He will. Not sure he knows it's fallen out yet. Oh, he's realised now. He's looking around going, hey, where's my button? Coach Brown's got it.
He was like, something's not right here. Something feels different.
So, Magic with the inbound. Terrell Brown gives the ball to foul all at Ward. Inside to Mo Shergo. Andre Gale back in the ball game. Picked off by Birmingham. Parker will drive all the way in. Beautiful defensive play there from Farrah Gordon, but no, he gets called for the foul. It sounded clean from here. It sounded like all ball, but there must have been some contact. He was disappointed with that call. Price. It's into a bit of a tussle there with Farrah Gordon. It'll be a Magic ball. Terrell Brown puts the ball into Caffell. Full court press from Birmingham coming in. Caffell loses the ball, stripped away by Birmingham. Good steal again from Farrell Gordon. He comes up with it. He goes around the back. He drives into the middle. Armbar. Call for the offensive foul. It's always a difficult one with balls like that because to me it just looked like a good, decent arm bar as he was trying to pull up for the layup.
I think the phrase arm bar is the problem.
Yes, possibly so.
We're from the 90s.
Yeah.
The 90s era.
Ah, yes, I forgot it was 2021. Constantly being picked up for it with some of my colleagues on the Below the Rim podcast, namely Josh Beck. Hope he's still with us. Nice move inside, kicks the ball out. Farrell Gordon with the three on the buzzer. We'll take that. Farrell with the big three. So last time it was Malachi Bocce. He had him with the big three-pointer at the end of the period. This time, the former Cheshire Phoenix player from the BBL, Farrell Gordon, he's back home playing for the Manchester Magic, and he knocks one down. Takes the game to 60-43. To the Magic. Lead out to 17. I want to thank everyone who's joining us today for today's game. I'm, of course, Adam from Bram161 and Below the Rim podcast. Look us up on social media. The weekly British basketball magazine show featuring not only myself, but the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Beck. And also the legend that is Pablo. Pablo of Plymouth.
If you go to Plymouth and you just ask for Pablo, he turns up.
They just point to the Plymouth pavilions and say, yeah, you'll find him that way. Pablo, the regular game commentator for the newly named Plymouth City Patriots. We all get together on a Monday night and we discuss all the week's action around the BBL. Sometimes get ourselves in a little bit of trouble with some controversial stuff, but always on point. Always as true as we can possibly bring it to you. And then, of course, you can check out Focus Hoops. Kaz, what's going on in Focus Hoops world right now?
So we're just about to drop an interview with a player who scored 65 points in a game, 22 steals, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. She's playing in Kosovo. Tashara Jeffries played in Ohio, from Ohio, and in the Kosovo League, just drops quadruple doubles because she feels like it.
Wow. How did you get onto her?
So we spoke to her through her agent, and she joined us on Monday for an interview. So once that's edited, that's dropping.
Wow.
And I want her in the WBBL.
Okay. Yeah. So check out Focus Hoops on all social media platforms. And of course, the big game in Manchester this Thursday night, the GB women take on Greece at Bellevue. If anyone's at a loose end, or even if you are busy, drop all plans, get down to Bellevue on Thursday night and support GB taking on Greece. 7:30 tip at the National Basketball Performance Centre. I think Mo Shergo thought he got away with the travel there, but referee Walton saw it.
And that is, go back to GB, sorry Adam, that is the last GB home game for 2 years. Not till 2023 are they back at home.
Really?
Next November's games are away. So don't miss it.
Wow. Of course, you get to see some of the best in the business. WBBL players, WNBA players, former Olympians, Commonwealth silver medalists.
The architect of the JLC.
Architect of the JLC, the one and only Joanna Leedham Warner, will hopefully be in town. We'll be there covering all things GB. But right now, we're in a rainy Wally Range just across town, about 2 miles away from Bellevue. As Noga Togo brings the ball up, Farrell Gordon kicks the ball out. Kafel gives it out to Andre Gale. Farrell. No good. Birmingham come up with it. Again, loses the handle on the ball. I mean, it's no coincidence that there's been a lot of people talking about this new Wilson ball, and we've seen so many weird errors like that. You know, I can think of 3 or 4 tonight already.
Can someone throw a poll out somewhere on Twitter?
Yeah, let's throw a poll out on Twitter. Who hates the new Wilson ball and who loves it? I personally love it. But then what do I know at the age of 40-something? As Kafel drains the 3. Under pressure from Noah Togo. Andre Gale goes one-on-one. Mo Shergo comes up. Mo Shergo's rebounding tonight has been fantastic on both ends of the floor. Now, I'm not sure that live stats is completely accurate there.
Do you know what it's going to be?
He's giving him 7 rebounds. Maybe that's about right.
It's going to be the Helen Naylor tipped rebounds. When Helen thinks she's got 15, it's because she tapped him.
Yeah. Stolen rebounds. Kafel comes up with it. A bit of a tussle in the middle of the floor there. Birmingham see the 3. Drain it. Takes it 65-47 to Magic as Noah Togo checks back into the game. He brings the ball up. He decides to put up a 3. No good. Birmingham rebound with Price, who brings the ball up court. Ball straight to Farrell Gordon, who brings the ball back up. Mo Shergo kicks it out. Noah Togo. Nice ball movement around the perimeter again. Andre Gale fancies the 3. No good. Price comes up with it for Birmingham. Gaskell has it. Gets the ball back. They go inside to Turner. Kafel sees Farrell Gordon challenge down the court. Lay in from Farrell Gordon is all net. He gets the ball back straight away. Back-to-back layups. Farrell says, I want in on the stats, please.
You like that move? Watch it twice.
Yeah. It was that nice the first time, I'd give it you again. So, 69-47, Magic. Magic out to a pretty comfortable lead right now. I'm going to give you some stats while the timeout is happening. So Ben Brown still leading the way for the Magic with 13 points, followed by Farrell Gordon with 11. Cafello Ward chips in with 9 points. For the Birmingham City Rockets, we have Zelkas on 14 points. Ramsdale Owen on 9. Crashing the board tonight has been Mo Shergo with 9 rebounds. In the assist category, 4 for time Regent Bascom. Both teams back to the floor. Coach Paraskiva giving off a few last-minute instructions there to the Magic. They come out with 6:49 left on the clock, 69-47 ahead. Bailey Goodall's check back in. So Birmingham bring the ball up. Tight defense from Noah Togo. Bailey Goodall comes up with it.
And Bailey, another ex-BBL player, we've seen him play
Bailey
for the
Goodall
Giants.
spent a season with the Manchester Giants. That was definitely the Willie Clayton and Mike McCall season. Bailey, an out-and-out hustler himself. Doesn't miss a trick under the basket. Oh, great interception there from Trevor, who goes down the court. Block is clean for Birmingham. So Birmingham on the counter, right in front of us. Bailey Goodall goes back to him. Tight defense from Bailey into the screen. Birmingham couldn't quite get the ball on the baseline there. Big Manchester ball. Gives the ball up to Andre Gale. He's blocked out by Turner. Turner commits the foul. That'll be a Manchester ball. So in terms of the fouls, that will be the 3rd team foul for Birmingham. Manchester still to concede a foul in this period according to the score. Or would that be 2 to Nice lay-in. As me and Kaz try and make sense of the scoreboard here at the Manchester Basketball Centre.
It's different.
You spend all day looking at one scoreboard and then another one turns up. So Cafell comes up with it. Out to the wing. Beautiful pass back from Noah Togo. Cafell tries to get inside. No good. Andre Gale. He'll take the put back. Extends the lead to 73. Birmingham certainly not going to want to blow out here, so they're going to keep going. Turner gives it out. Birmingham just reset themselves. Cafell says, "No, I want to get this game going again. Better get something off." 3 on the shot clock. Fade away. No good. Andre Gale comes up with the rebound. Gives it to Noah Togo. Bailey Goodall has it. Back to Andre Gale. Jacks up the 3. Dre. No good. Birmingham counter. Nice Euro step in there. Togo just about keeps it in. I think the ball bounced higher than he thought it was going to there. Uncontested basket there. Looked like Andre was sorting his shoe out there. Noah brings the ball up. Gets the ball back from Bailey Goodall. Fakes, goes inside. Tough move. Noah Togo makes it count. Right in front of us there. Look at the intensity of the defense from the Magic.
And you love to see that, especially with the score, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, the scoreline is what it is, but they're still playing full-on defense. Trevor Samuels loses the ball. Birmingham come up with it. Turner has the ball. He gives it off to Zelkus. He gets it back inside. Fade away. His style with the fade away. Noah Togo brings the ball back up for the Magic. Jacks a three. All net. Noah Togo says, hey, don't forget about me on the stat sheet, people. Puts Togo on 9 points for the night.
A tough basket from Birmingham.
Yeah, I mean, they've showed a lot of heart. I mean, it's only really been in this fourth quarter where that lead's stretched out. I mean, this is a young, very, very physically fit Magic team with a deep bench as well, by the way.
Yeah. And missing Emmanuel as well today.
Yeah, Emmanuel Oyebadeo.
They've got a deep bench, but it gets deeper.
It does get deeper. In fact, there's a few guys not out there today. As Malachi Botche-Yadim checks back into the ball game, as does Farrell Gordon. Andre Gale will take a seat.
Some really spread around minutes distribution today as well from the Magic.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, Pete Paraskiva uses his bench well, dishes out minutes well. Noah Togo gets the ball inside, goes back to the top. Beautiful bounce pass there. Didn't quite make it. Birmingham come up with it. 78-53 Magic. 2 minutes exactly left on the clock. Birmingham go inside, no good. Don't get the put back. Malachi Botche-Yadim comes up with it. He goes tearing up court behind the back, gives it to his good buddy Noah Togo. Looks like it's going to be a Magic inbound from the baseline. Noah Togo steps up. So Togo, ball back in, move inside, no good. And no. Birmingham ball, they come charging down the middle of the court. Only Belly the Goodall in the way of the basket. Big time block from Malachi Botche-Yadim. That was clean, he knows it. Highlight film block there from Malachi. He has to give us one beautiful move a game. At the very least, a highlight moment there from Malachi Botche-Yadim. Minute 30 left on the clock. So, Birmingham inbound, closely guarded by Malachi. Cast himself with that big block there. Still Birmingham all the way across the baseline. 3 points coming in, no good. Get their own rebound. First appearance in the ball game. Oh. Trevor Samuels comes up with it. Places the ball gently on the floor there. .58-55 Manchester Magic. Malachi gives the ball to Farrell Gordon. He goes baseline. Wants to make something happen. Not sure what the call there was. Maybe Farrell Gordon put his foot out of bounds?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he just stepped out.
Yeah. So Birmingham straight through the middle. Nice layup. No good. Trevor Samuels in the thick of the action again. Lost off a Birmingham player. 55 seconds left on the clock. Noah Togo passes into Malachi, who'll bring the ball up. Samuels, looks like he was tripped. Baseline ball Magic. Farrell Gordon will put the ball in. Samuels puts up the 2. Extends the lead, 80-55, 40 seconds left in the ball game. Birmingham with the ball. Same tight defence from the Magic there. 3 goes up, no good. Malachi Botche-Adams stops, looks up at the clock. Realises he can take a big chunk of time off the clock there. Noah Togo says, who cares, I'm having a 3. Thank you very much. Nice link up from the 2 former housemates whilst they were in the academy. Birmingham are just going to wind this one down. So, big win for the Magic, 83-55. What a great win for the Magic there. Pete Paraskiva going to be happy with the day's work there. As you said, Kaz, the real distribution of minutes from Coach Paraskiva there. Everybody seemed to get in on the action, so a lot of the stats spread out quite a lot. Let's just have a look and see what we've got for the some of the final numbers there. So, for the Manchester Magic, Farrell Gordon finishes on 15 points. 100% free throws from the line, 5 rebounds, a couple of assists with a 20 index. Noah Togo gave 16 minutes, 15 points. Some great numbers from him. The guy that's really impressed me in the time on the court today, Kaz, has been young Ben Brown. 15 minutes, he had 13 points, a couple of assists and a couple of boards. We're going to be talking to the MVP after the game. I'm thinking there's a couple of contenders. So we want to thank you for joining us this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you this this broadcast from the Wally Range at the Manchester Basketball Centre. When are we next here, Kaz?
The 20th of November against Doncaster.
Put it in the diary. 20th.
Another double-header at Bellevue with the Mystics playing Oakland.
So if you can bear to hear me and Kaz for 2 games, join us on the Manchester Met Mystics YouTube page, and then shortly after, right back here. So, end of the ball game, 83-55, Manchester Magic. Convincing victory for the Magic. We look forward to doing it all again, and we'll be back with you with the Magic MVP. Thanks a lot for joining us. Okay, so we've got Ben Brown with us. Ben, it's great to see you suiting up and finally starting for the team. How do you feel being out there today?
Well, it felt great. I was just enjoying playing again.
Yeah. Well, you had 13 points. You had a couple of nice three-pointers. You had back-to-back ones at the start of the second half, but you came out firing. I've watched you for a long time, my man, and you just seem to be getting better and better. Your work ethic is something a lot of people could learn from. How's the last year been for you with the lockdown and everything?
It's been alright because I've been getting in the gym quite a bit, and I've just been working on my game, so I'm ready to come back for the game.
Yeah, and we talk about, I mean, this shows how old I am, but I used to watch your dad play. I often see you and your brother and your dad down here working out, so it's obviously paying off now because you made it into the senior team. How's it feel to be playing in the National League as well as doing what you're doing for the other teams at the club?
It feels good, just being able to play multiple teams and get more games and just more experience.
Yeah. Ben, it's been great watching you coming up through the ranks, like I say, but to see you out there putting up threes, looks like you're a natural at this game, really does. Big things coming from you. You enjoying your basketball at the moment?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it very much.
Great, thanks for your time. You were our MVP today, man. You did great.
Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. So, Farrell, first of all, I just want to say it's great seeing you back playing in Manchester again. You've had a couple of seasons over at Cheshire in the BBL. How's it feel to be back home again?
It's good. It feels nice to be in a situation where everyone's sort of on the same page. There's no, it's not really anyone trying to get their own. We all just want to win, however it comes. And it's difficult sometimes because we have a lot of things to work on, but I'm really enjoying myself, so it's been good.
That's great. I mean, one thing that we've noticed, the two games that we've covered so far is the defensive intensity that this team's coming out with. It's like from the minute that the ball goes up, straight into full court press. Is defense a big focus for the team at the moment?
Yeah, 100%. I think with a lot of guys coming in, offense can be hard to get, used to everybody. You can see that in the number of turnovers we have. But something we can all do well is play defense, and you can always give effort. And I think as long as you do that, you're going to put yourself in a good position on the defensive end.
I mean, you led the way today in terms of the stats, 15 points, 5 boards and 7 assists. You were doing it all today, man. Is there more experienced player? Is that something you're looking to do, just try and do a bit of everything, help the younger guys feed off it? I mean, what do you feel like your role is this year?
My whole career I felt like I'm an all-around guy. I'm trying to get more into that mode of being the guy, being someone who can score at will, because at this level I know I can. And I want to take that, if I do end up playing professionally again, I want to take that with me, that kind of mindset. The steals and stuff, the game slows down. The more experience you have, the more easier it is to read what's going on at any given moment. So that's where that comes from, but I can definitely give more, I know that. I know I can produce more.
And it's a difficult one for me, this, because much as I love seeing you here in D2 playing for the Magic, of course we want to see you playing in the BBL again. What do you think?
I mean, if it happens, that's my career. That's what I've been trying to do with my professional life. So if it comes around, I'll take it. But I'm just focusing on day to day, getting better day to day, and whatever happens, happens.
It's great having you back in here in Manchester. Love watching you today. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it.